So I'm pretty sure by now you guys have seen the videos of Glorilla. I don't even know if that's her real name, but basically Glorilla's sister talking about how entitled she is to Glorilla's money and how she just wants like $2,500 to help her out a little bit. And I just wanted to speak on it a little, specifically about like family and money, because all my life it's always seemed like a touchy subject between adults. And now that I'm an adult and sometimes I'm able to help family, I'm seeing this situation present itself in new ways in my life. First of all, the fact that Glorilla brought it to the internet is like absolutely unforgivable. Like, why would you do some shit like that? But I think that she really just wanted to be heard, and it worked because now she's doing interviews and food reviews, and she's all over the place now. She's like a little character for our community. And first of all, they make anybody famous, but I'm like, damn, is this like extortion or something? Like, why would you do this to your sister? Now we see that Glorilla has come out with her own videos showing how bad her sister has treated her in the past, and they have a whole bunch of their own drama. But it makes sense why Glorilla doesn't talk to her anymore. It's very strange seeing this play out because it's like people's sense of entitlement is crazy, especially to like money that's not yours, money that you didn't earn, and you feel like you should get a piece of someone else's money. And that is so strange. Given the economy that we live in currently, I know it's difficult out here for a lot of people, and I would never want to be someone else's burden during a time like this, because it's like, I got my own bills to cover. Like, I can't cover my bills and your bills and have a 401k Roth IRA, save 6 months of my check just in case something happens. I have to have my own emergency money on top of your money. Like, that's absolutely insane. Glorilla is like just a very lazy, unserious individual. And when people don't make the right choices for their lives, time is always gonna tell. Like, time is such a good tell of who spent their time doing what, because the fruit of your work will show in due time, and you can't fake that. Like, you could look at someone and tell that they've made good choices for their lives, especially as they get older. When you are someone like Glorilla, who has a successful sister and she knows like she's not making as much money, you start comparing yourself, you know what I'm saying? And then I think that's where that entitlement builds. Like, yeah, we came up together, so you know, you out dating basketball players, you courtside, like you could help us out, which is insane. Side note though, the other thing that bothered me too is like, we don't really know how much money Glorilla makes. You know, we could Google it all we want, but I'm pretty sure it's not accurate. And second of all, rappers don't really make that much money. A lot of it is smokes and mirrors, and it's only 1%, I would say, of rappers that's actually making money. None of them are making Drake's money, but it's not a lot of them that are making like so much money that they could just retire their entire family. Even Tyler Perry had to fire his aunt, and she was working still with him, because I think people are just realizing that people just don't want to work. They just want to come up off your name. And Glorilla has proven that to be so true. When I even think about other celebrities who have given a lot to their families and went in bankruptcy, Toni Braxton, MC Hammer, Fantasia, Keisha Cole, Nicolas Cage, all these celebrities who like gave and gave and gave and gave and gave. And now when you're in a pickle, who gonna get your back like you? Who's gonna have your back like you? Exactly. So I really hate to see that play out like in real time. How I choose to deal with money is like, if someone asks me for money, like a family member, I just give it to them. But that's not like a whenever you ask you can get it and just keep it. It's just like, I gave it to you this one time, and if you ask again, it's gonna be a no. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna be every time. And I just simply don't like waiting around for my money. Like, it's so annoying to be waiting months, weeks, years for some people for your money back. And people don't tend to give your money back with the same enthusiasm they ask for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I gotta run you down about money you ask me for? Because when you asked me for it, I gave it to you, no question asked. So what's up? I really, really, really hate that. And I'm not really a fan of like loaning money to people at all. No, if I got it, you can have it and you can keep it, but I'm not gonna sit here, where's my money? Where's my money? Like, I'm not doing all that. Like, I also find, like, when you put yourself in that type of situation, you wake up thinking about it like every other day. Like, yeah, this person owe me money, like that person owe me money, and then all of a sudden you need your money. When you need your money, you're getting avoided or you're getting an excuse as to why they didn't have it. Because best believe, if they didn't have it before, they ain't gonna have it after. And it's not up to me to remedy people's bad money management, period. Because when I'm in a pickle, I figure it out. I figure it out the best way that I could. I figure it out. Because me personally, I don't even like asking for nothing. I don't like the way people move these days. Like, even to like help you out, you'll be surprised how you accept help from somebody and then the next week they're on the phone, yeah, and I did that for her, she won't be nothing without me. Like, they just ready to throw that in your face. So I don't even like giving people the opportunity. Nutty. You don't even get the opportunity to say no dumb stuff like that. Like, yeah, I helped her. No, you're not even gonna get that. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna make sure I manage my money appropriately so that we don't even have to go there. That's never gonna be something that happens between you and I. I mean, and just personally too, I don't like mixing money and friendship. It's different when you have friends who are like into investing and finance and stuff like that. I think that's great. But when you have friends that constantly need to borrow money all the time, like, that's not the type of friends I like to keep around me, not one bit. Or even friends who are like bad with money and have terrible money management, eventually that becomes your problem. And I got enough on my plate. I don't really got time for that. Have your stuff figured out. I got my stuff figured out. And if we really cool like that and you're going through something or I'm going through something, we can talk about it. If you like, I will share whatever resources I have. I have no problem with that. But you will be surprised how people change when money is involved, especially if, you know, they're borrowing from you or they feel like they're helping you out. Like, people, the switch up is crazy. Back to Glorilla though, we really don't know how much money these rappers make on top of paying management, taxes, label. After all of that is paid, what is Glorilla's take home? And does she have enough to help all these siblings she got? Because it's not one or two siblings she has, it's like 10. Hello? Is anyone home? I don't think anyone's home, because the rants that her sister went on, it just really showed how ignorant some people are. I'm sorry to say, but it's just straight up ignorance, and it's a freaking miracle that Glorilla even was able to make it out. So after this situation, I found myself being a bigger fan of Glorilla. I'm about to go listen to her album. I didn't even listen to it when it dropped. I want to listen to it now, because it's like, the fact that you survive straight up ignorance like this, like just straight up stupidity, like, you gotta commend somebody like that. Like, that's respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got it out the mud. She could really say that, and she really figured out how to turn nothing into something. And I just love stories like that.